Hello, hello, hello. My wife and I are now in California at Death Valley. 5 hours flight from Boston to Las Vegas and 2.5 hours driving from Las Vegas to Death Valley. When I fly during the day in westerly direction, I always choose a seat on the right side of the plane. And the only reason for that is that when you do that, and if there are clouds below you, you often see very nice glories. A glory is very different from a rainbow. A rainbow has a radius of 42 degrees, and it's a result of refraction of light in the water drops. A glory is the result of diffraction. And the size, the radius of the bows, you can see sometimes 2 or 3. The radius depends on the size of the water drops. The smaller the water drops, the larger the radius are. The radii are. So they can be used. They can be even the outer one, the outer ring could be up to 15, even 20 degrees radius. Well, I saw quite some nice glories from the plane, and I made a video, and I thought you might like that. Do your homework on glories. They are always exactly 180 degrees away from the direction of the sun, so they are really where your shadow is. I have had situations whereby my plane was flying low over the clouds, so I could actually see the shadow of the plane on the clouds. And then, when you take that picture, you can later tell where you were sitting in the plane, because you are at precisely the center of the circle. And I think one of my pictures in my book For the Love of Physics shows such an example. All right, so you're going to see some videos of one video of glories. Take care. It's January 2, 2020. My wife and I are in the plane on our way to Las Vegas. And then later today we will drive on to Death Valley. When I fly towards the west, I always choose a window seat on the right, because that will allow me then to see what we call a glory. The glory is always 180 degrees away from the sun. And sometimes if you fly low to the clouds, you will see the shadow of your own airplane in the middle of the glory. You see the glory? The glory is the result of diffraction. It is not the result of refraction, which is way that rainbows are formed. The physics of glories is quite complicated. You can try to look it up. There is the glory. And that's why I always choose the window seat on the right side of the plane when I fly west during the day, because the sun is then on the other side of my plane, and that's why I can see the glories. By the way, if I fly at night to Europe, I always choose a seat on the left side of the plane, because sometimes I can then see northern light. physicist, you make your decisions based on physics. See the glory, isn't it gorgeous? You only see a glory if there are very fine water drops. That means clouds. Alright. We'll leave it for now and I may add something else later. Let me know. Just send me a small note. If you can also see the glory. Because it's not that bright. Getting brighter, and you can even see, I can see another much larger radius ring around the center, but that's faint. It's also red, but not as bright red as the inner ring. And as I said before, this has nothing to do with rainbows. It's not due to refraction in the water. Wow, I can really see now. The glories have no fixed radius. Depends on the size of the water drops. The smaller the water drops, the larger the radii in general of the glories. I see two distinct rings now of red light, but the outer one is faint. Very bright now. Oh, I think you should be able to see now the second red ring. But the inner one is really very nice now. Oh my God, I see a complete circle of the second ring now. Water drops are friendly. 9 a.m. for me in the morning. This is gorgeous. I have taken pictures of glories when my plane was close to the clouds. The sun was higher up in the sky then. And you can see my shadow in the pictures, my shadow on the clouds. And you can even tell where in the plane my seat was. Because I will be exactly at the center of the glory. And so the shadow of my plane was substantially larger than the inner part of the glory. So you could see where I was sitting. I still have that picture, and it is in my book For the Love of Physics. I hope you can see the second ring. If I had to make an estimate of the size, I would say the first red ring has a radius probably of about 4 degrees. Yeah. And the second one about 7 degrees. radius. The radius of rainbows, the red is 42 degrees. Now, look, this is interesting. This is very interesting. There are no clouds anymore. And you see, the glory goes away. You only see the top of the glory because there's still clouds. You see some red. Bottom is completely gone. It's blue. It's water probably. Yeah, we must be flying over water now. Ah, there, look how bright the top is. So you now see about half a circle. Ah, it gets a little larger because look, it's coming back, Because there are clouds again. I see a complete circle. Yeah. Oh, the bottom gets fuzzy again. It's coming back. Ah. Now I no longer see the second red rainbow. There hasn't been a glory for about 1 hour, but there is again one. You only have strong light from glories if the water drops have almost all the same size. And that's easy to understand because the radius of the glory depends on the size of the water drops. And so if the water drops don't all have the same size, the whole thing just washes out. It's now 10:30 for me, so the local time here will probably be 9:30 because I am flying towards the west. The sun is now close to the south, and so the glory is now very close to the north, and I'm flying towards the west, which makes sense. So that's why we can see the glory. Oh, it's fading away. Fading away. Fading away.
Ladies and gentlemen, start our final descent to Las Vegas. As you prepare for landing, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your seat back is up, brake tray, turbo stowed, and all cameras put silently on your laptops. Also, please unplug devices from your seat power outlets. You can help us prepare for our next flight by checking your seat back pocket, your seating area. For any items you'd like to discard or recycle and hand them to us when we go to the cabin, we greatly appreciate it. We'll be landing shortly.
We will be landing in less than 20 minutes. We are now very close to Nevada. We are in Nevada. I meant Las Vegas. And then my wife and I will continue on by car to Death Valley. About 2 to 3 hours by car.
Sorry about that. It's okay. Thank you.